First at 5 today, lawmakers and their families in a state of shock after the Amtrak train they were riding crashed into a garbage truck, killing the driver.
They were traveling from Washington to West Virginia's Brier Resort in White Sulphur Springs when something went wrong in the town of Crozet. That's in Virginia. CBS 2's Valerie Castro has the story.
The Republican lawmakers were heading to a working retreat when their train collided with a garbage truck at a railroad crossing. The impact of the collision actually forced the garbage container off the bed of the truck, spewing trash everywhere.
I was in my seat, got thrown around a little bit in the seat.
That's Long Island Representative Zeldin. He spoke to CBS 2 moments after getting off the train.
The first thought was something terribly wrong just happened.
And Representative Donovan was also on board.
It was very apparent that we hit something. I didn't know at the time whether it was something that was placed on the tracks, fell on the tracks, or whether it was a vehicle.
One person in the truck was killed and 2 other people were injured. Lawmakers who are also physicians jumped in to help, including Congressman Wenstrup of Ohio. It was Dr. Wenstrup, a former battlefield surgeon, who helped save Congressman Steve Scalise's life when he was shot last year. Congressman Roger Marshall of Kansas, also a doctor, tweeted that he performed CPR on the train conductor and helped 2 people in the cab of the truck.
They all ran through the cars to make sure the passengers were okay.
The train has now been towed to a rail yard. A bus took the Congress members to their destination.
The closer you were, the more of an impact there was. It did derail the engine car.
House Speaker Paul Ryan was on the train with his family. He called the accident a terrible tragedy and tweeted, "We pray for the victims and their families." Lawmakers left the Capitol this morning for the retreat to work on their legislative agenda. They're still planning to travel to their destination in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board are en route to the crash scene. Valerie Castro, CBS 2 News.
Amtrak says 2 of its crew members and passengers, 2 of them as well, were taken to the hospital with minor injuries.